Hi everyone, and welcome to your class. We're going to start our class sitting on our knees, and you're going to need either a yoga strap or a belt for your practice today. So we're going to start in a child's pose. So you're going to come down on your knees, reach your arms forwards, your toes are going to touch, your knees are going to touch. You're going to rest your forehead down on the mat. And just start to let go of your day. If your forehead doesn't come comfortably on the ground in this position, you can stack your palms one on top of the other and rest your forehead on the palms. Start to soften through the lower back and glutes. Allow yourself to arrive, letting go of your day, any to-dos you might have for the remainder of your afternoon, and allow yourself to dedicate this 1 hour to your practice, to yourself. And as much as you can, allow yourself to be completely present during your practice today. Whenever you feel your mind wandering off to an external thought, try to bring your awareness back onto your breath. And as you rest here in your child's pose, preparing yourself for your practice, start to tune inwards, just noticing your internal world. Notice your state of mind, how you're feeling, how you're breathing. What does your physical body feel like? Are you holding tension in any areas of the body? See if you can soften those areas as you exhale, allowing your breath to guide you to soften through the entire body. And at this point, maybe you'd like to start to deepen your breath. As you inhale for 5 to 7 counts on the in-breath, expand your belly down towards the ground as though you were blowing up a balloon in your stomach, and then allow that breath to rise up the rib cage and reach all the way up to the collarbone. See if you can pause at the top of the inhale before exhaling for the same count through the nostrils. Let it all go. Lower the chest down and then draw your belly button closer to the spine as you release every last bit of air. Holding at the end of the exhale before taking another inhale, 5 to 7 counts. Holding at the top before exhaling once again through the nostrils. Continue this breath on your own, softening, getting heavier with every exhale. And on the inhale, maybe you start to invite an intention for your practice. Maybe you want to dedicate your practice to someone or something you're working on incorporating in your life. Maybe you want to start bringing in a certain energy in your life, whether that be gratitude or compassion. Maybe it's invoking more joy, spontaneity, whatever the case may be for you, whatever energy you're trying to bring into your life. On the inhale, invite that energy into your breath and enlighten your entire body with this energy. Feel it entering and bubble into your body. And as you exhale, soften, let everything go. Inhaling, inviting that energy into your life, and start to feel what it feels like to be in that energy. And as you exhale, let it all go. soften your entire body. And continue for 3 more breaths on your own, inhaling to invite the energy into your life, and exhaling, releasing it, trusting that it's coming. When you're done your breath cycle, slowly make your way back up into your tabletop position and come onto your knees, sitting comfortably here, sitting back on your heels. And you're going to grab hold of your strap. And from here, you want your palms facing towards you as you grab onto your strap. And you're going to separate your wrists. Let me just check my microphone here. So you're going to separate your wrists nice and wide. And the objective here is to inhale, reach the strap all the way up over the head. As you exhale, bring the strap all the way behind you. Inhale, reach the strap up. Exhale, the strap comes forward and rests on your upper thighs. So the objective is to not bend the elbows throughout this entire practice. Moving nice and fluidly. You don't want to squeeze your shoulders towards the ears. You want to make sure that you're nice and comfortable as you move and floss your shoulders. So this is called shoulder flossing. It's really good if you suffer from any sore neck issues, tightness in the upper back. So you're just going to move the strap forward and back. If you feel comfortable in one position, you can adjust by either bringing the hands closer together or wider apart, keeping in mind that you're always keeping your elbows nice and straight, and you want a tugging action. So you don't want your rope to slack in any way. You want it to be pulled apart very firmly. So move like this with your own breath. Inhaling halfway, exhaling, the strap comes forward. Inhaling to rise, exhale to lower the band to the back. Inhale and exhale. Make sure that you're not tensing up through the facial muscles. Let everything stay relaxed and soft. Take a few more breaths on your own. Maybe shut down the eyes, bringing more awareness and intention in the movement, really allowing yourself to feel what's happening internally through the joints of the shoulders and shoulder blades. How's your neck doing? Are you holding tension in other parts of the body? And see if you can release that tension. Once again, utilizing your breath to work with you and not against you. At this point, if there's a sore area or a part of your body that feels a little tighter, you can hold the rope there. Maybe see if you can just hang out for a breath or two before continuing on with the cycle. At this point, maybe you want to explore maybe drawing the hands closer together on the strap. So even if it's a ½ inch or a centimeter, millimeter, whatever the case may be, maybe seeing how your shoulders are doing to do that. we're going to take one more cycle of breath. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhaling, the arms go back. Last one. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, release the arms to your upper thighs and release the strap down. Come to sit on to your heels. Bring your hands on your knees. Shut down the eyes. Draw the shoulders up and back. Shoulder blades squeeze together. And then soften everything. And just notice how your shoulders feel now. If there's feeling a little bit more open. And just allow that sensation to integrate into your body. And then when you're ready, we're going to come into our tabletop position. Stacking your wrists, elbows, and shoulders. Making sure that your knees are stacked under the hips, hip width apart. As you inhale, you're going to drop the belly, lift the chest up, gaze up towards the sky. Exhale, round through the spine, look in towards your belly button, push the hands into the mat as you separate the shoulder blades. Moving through a few cat-cows here. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale, round through the spine. Inhaling, gaze up. Exhale to round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keeping your eyes shut during this part of the practice, moving with your own breath now. Once again, you can count your breath if that helps, but just move fluidly and sync your movement with the breath. For the whole inhale, slowly inch your spine as you look up. Exhaling, moving the spine at the same tempo as you exhale. Really accentuating and exaggerating the movements in the spine as you wake it up. Take 2 more breath cycles. Last one. Exhale it out. Come back to neutral spine as you exhale. Curl your toes and press your hips up towards the sky, coming into your first downward dog. Pedal out the feet if that feels good. Shift your hips side to side. Maybe you like to lift the heels off the ground and then press them closer towards the mat, stretching out through the calves. And then once you're settled in, bend the knees generously, press the hips up towards the sky as you draw your belly button towards that upper thighs. Relax the head and neck, shake it out, yes and no. On your next inhale, you're going to lengthen through the legs. As you exhale, you're going to bend the knees and draw the belly button towards your upper thigh. Inhale, lengthen through the backs of the legs. Exhale, draw the knees closer towards the belly button. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw the knees in. Inhale, one more breath. Exhale. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, look forward in between the hands and start to walk to the front of your mat, folding over both legs when you arrive. Inhale, bend through the knees, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, your hands come down to heart center. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, hands come to your shins. Lengthen through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up overhead as you inhale. Exhale, your hands come to your heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms touch. Exhale, swan dive forward. Halfway lift as you inhale, hands to shins. Push your shins away from you as you lengthen through the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up as you inhale. Exhale, hands come to your heart. We're gonna add on, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Halfway lift as you inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold deeper into the legs. Plant the hands, step your right leg back. Drop your right knee down, press into your left foot as you activate your left glute, reach the arms up. Low lunge. Take a few breaths here. Thumbs reach back behind you, pinkies reaching forward. Sink deeply into that left knee, making sure that your knee and ankle are aligned. So you never want your knee passing the ankle. Making sure that your hips are squared to the front of the room. As you exhale, you're going to bring your hands onto your hips. Inhale, breathe in. Exhale, you're going to tilt your tailbone and you're going to press your left foot into the mat as you kind of lengthen through the front of your right hip. So you're stacking your right knee with your hip. As you exhale, you're going to bend generously into your left knee, sinking deeper into the low lunge. Exhale, you're going to tuck your tailbone, squeeze your core, aligning your right hip with your right knee. Inhale, bend into the left knee. Exhale, tilt the tailbone, align with the right knee. Inhale. Exhale. Great. So you can do that with your hands on your hips, or you can reach the arms up. Exhaling, the hands come to your heart as you draw your right knee in alignment with your right hip. Inhale, sweep the arms up as you come forward into the left knee. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Bend into the left knee. Exhale. Push your left foot into the mat. Inhale, draw the left knee in deeper into the low lunge. Now that you have this pace going, you can breathe on your own. Maybe shut down the eyes, tune inwards, find your balance. If your knee is hurting, at any point you can double roll your mat under your right knee. So you'll just fold the outer edge of the right side of your mat and place your knee right on top. Take one more breath. Inhale, exhale, bend through that right side. Inhale, exhale, sweep the hands to frame your left foot. Curl your right toes under, lift the back knee, left hand reaches up to the sky, opening up to the left hand side. Exhale, lower the left hand to frame your left foot, step back into your plank pose. Exhale, drop the knees, shift forward. Inhale, baby cobra. Press your hands into the mat, lift the shoulders and chest off the ground. Exhale, lower the forehead down. Inhale, lift the head and chest. Baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. One more breath. Inhale, baby cobra. This time hover the hands off your mat. Press your feet into the ground, lift a little bit more. Take one breath. Exhale, lower down. Press back into your tabletop. Exhale into your downward facing dog. Find your down dog. We're going to separate our feet wider than the mat. Press your belly towards your upper thighs. You're going to float your right hand off the mat and you're going to grab hold of your left ankle. twisting underneath your left shoulder. Take one more breath. Inhale, come back to your wide-legged down dog. Exhale, the left wrist comes and grabs hold of your right ankle. Twist under the right side. Take one more breath. Inhale, downward dog. Exhale, step both feet wider than your mat. Exhale, Buddha pose. Come into your Sumo Squat. Pressing your elbows into your knees, lengthen through the upper spine. Reach the crown of your head nice and tall. Take one more breath here. As you exhale, press your hands into the floor, ground down through the legs, lengthen, and then draw your feet back hip width apart. Fold over both legs. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up overhead as you inhale. Exhale your hands, come to your heart, shut down the eyes, come back to your intention. Invoke the energy into your entire body. Exhale, soften everything down, ground down through the feet. Feel that energy grounding into your life. One more time, inhale, invite that energy into your life. Feel it embodying you. As it flows through your body, exhale, ground down through the feet. This time we're going to sweep the arms up overhead as you inhale, invoke that energy into your life. Exhale, swan dive forward. Halfway lift your hands, come to your shins, flat back. Exhale, fold over the legs. This time you're going to plant the hands. The left leg is going to go back. Drop your left knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up into your low lunge. Take a moment here to settle into your low lunge. Check your alignment, making sure that your right knee, right ankle are in alignment. And once again, if you feel like you're going to need to fold your mat over, do so now. Just for added support. Take one more breath. As you exhale, hands come to your heart. Tilt your tailbone under, once again aligning your left hip with your left knee. Bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, bend through the right knee. Lift through the chest. Exhale, tuck the tailbone under as you lengthen through that left hip. Inhale, bend through the right knee. Exhale, tilt the tailbone, squeeze your left glute. Inhale, bend through the right knee. Lengthen. Exhale, tilt the tailbone, squeeze your left glute. Inhale, you can sweep the arms up now. Exhale, the hands come to your heart. Inhale, bend deeply into that right knee. Exhale, hands come to your heart as you press your right foot into the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, sweep up, one more breath. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, hands to heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Bend through the right knee. Exhale, hands come to frame your right knee. Curl your left toes under, lift the back knee up. Right hand reaches up to the sky. Open the chest over to the right hand side of the mat. Exhale, lower the right hand to frame your right foot. Step back into your plank pose. Exhale, drop the knees, shift your weight forward, chaturanga. Inhale, baby cobra, press the palms into the mat, lift the chest off the ground. Exhale, lower the forehead down. Inhale, lift, press into the palms, baby cobra. Exhale, lower down. This time, lift and hover the hands, baby cobra. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Take one more breath. Exhale, lower the forehead and hands down. Inhale, press into your downward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Separate your feet wider than your mat once again. You can walk your feet or hands towards the feet or feet towards the hands. Doesn't really matter. Then your right hand is going to grab hold of your left ankle. Twist under your left shoulder. Take one more breath. Exhale it out. Inhale, the right hand comes down. Exhale, left hand hovers off the mat and grab hold of your right ankle. Twist under the right shoulder. Breathe in. Exhale, twist under that arm a little bit more. Take two more breaths. Last one. Sigh it out. Inhale, the left hand comes back to your mat. Look forward, step your feet out wider than the hands. And come into your sumo squat. Sit back, hands come to your heart, press your elbows in towards your knees. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Breathe in. Take one more breath. Exhale, the hands plant down, lengthen through the backs of the legs, and then draw your feet hip width apart. Fold deeper into the legs as you exhale. Inhale, bend the knees, sweep the arms up overhead. As you inhale, exhale, the hands come down to your heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms touch. Exhale, swan dive forward. Halfway lift as you inhale, flat back. Lengthen through the spine, exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands up your right leg back, coming into your crescent lunge. This time, reach the arms up. Exhale, your hands come to your heart. Bend generously into that left knee, once again checking your alignment. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, this time you're going to lower the hands to your heart as you hover your right knee an inch off the ground. Inhale, lengthen that back right leg, reach the arms up. Exhale, hover the right knee off the mat an inch off the ground. Inhale, lengthen the back of the right leg, hands reach up. Exhale, hover the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Try to see if you can keep that left knee bent exactly where it is the whole time, and just focusing on bending that right knee and extending that right leg. Moving with your own breath. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to lengthen. Sink with your breath. Maybe shut down the eyes. Take one more breath. Inhale. Holding the exhale, hover that right knee. Inhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Release. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, release. Inhale, sweep the arms up, lengthen the left leg. Exhale, swan dive the hands to frame that left foot. Bend through your left knee and step your right foot in halfway as you fold over that left leg. Bring your right hip forward, left hip pushes back as you square off the hips and fold over your left leg. Inhale to halfway lift, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, fold deeper into that left leg. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. 2 more breaths. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale, fold over that left leg. Inhale, slowly come up to stand, keeping the positioning of your legs exactly where they are. Bring your hands to your hips. Bring your right hip forward, left hip back. Feel your hip bones and make sure that they're pointing to the front of your mat. From here, you're going to bring your right hand to your low back. As you exhale, you're going to make sure that your back stays really flat and your left hip keeps pulling back. You're going to come to a flat back position. And then to come up, as you inhale, you're going to squeeze and activate your left glute to come all the way up. Okay, exhale, come to your flat back. Make sure that your left hip is always pushing back. It tends to want to fall in. Inhale, you're going to squeeze your left glute and rise up. Exhale, come to your flat back. Inhale, rise up. So your hands can stay now either on your hips, or you can reach your arms up, or you can have your hands to your heart as you fold forward. Bring all your awareness to that left hip. Always making sure that the left glute is super active as you inhale to come up, and super active as you fold into your flat back position. Keep moving with your own breath, moving forward and back. Always staying focused on what your hips are doing, making sure that the alignment is correct. Take 2 more breaths. Last breath, you're going to hold it here. Hold down, flat back, lengthen through the crown of your head, maybe reach your arms forward. Keep squeezing that right hip forward, left hip back. Take 1 more breath. Exhale, your hands come to your heart. Step into that left leg, come up into your warrior 3. Your left glute should be on fire. Keep that left leg nice and straight. Take 1 more breath. As you exhale, come up to stand. Draw your right knee in towards your chest. Hug that right knee in nice and tight. Keep your left hand on your right knee. Sweep your right hand behind you. Coming into standing twist. Inhale, come back to center. Lightly step your right foot behind you as you bend through your standing leg. Pivot your right heel so the heels are aligned, warrior 2. Reverse your warrior as you exhale. Inhale, bring your hands to frame your left foot. Right hand stays down as your left hand reaches up. Exhale, lower the left hand to frame your left foot, step back into your plank pose. Exhale, shift your weight forward, chaturanga push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Bring your feet wider than your mat. Walk them in towards your hands. Right hand grabs hold of your left ankle. Twist under your left shoulder. Take one more breath. Exhale, release. Inhale, the right hand comes down to your mat. Exhale, the left hand grabs hold of your right ankle. Twist under the right shoulder. Take one more breath. Exhale it out. Inhale, the left hand comes down to your mat. Look forward, exhale, jump forward so that your feet are wider than your mat. Hands come to your heart, press your elbows in towards the knees, come into your Sumo Squat position. You can hang out here, or maybe your left hand reaches past your left foot. Maybe the right hand reaches up to the sky. Stay low in the hips. You can stay here, or maybe you want to explore a bind by bringing your right hand behind the back. The left hand hooks around the left knee, and maybe your hands meet behind that left hip. Keeping that right shoulder open. If you're in a bind on the left-hand side, release it. And then bring your right hand outside of your right foot, left hand reaches up. Hang out here. Or if you want, you can come into your full bind on the right hand side. Lifting through the chest, making sure that your heels are on the mat the whole time. Take one more breath. Release the bind if you're grabbing hold. Exhale, the hands come to your heart. Take one more breath, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, the hands come down to your mat. Press the hips up. Draw the feet hip-width apart. Fold over your legs as you exhale. Inhale, bend through the knees, sweep the arms up overhead. Exhale, the hands come to your heart. Shut down the eyes. Ground down through the feet. Inhale, remember your intention. Draw that energy into your life, into your body. Feel it here and now. Exhale, allow everything to ground down into your body. Ground down through the feet. One more breath. Inhale, bring that energy into your life. It's here, you can feel it in your heart. Exhale, ground down through the feet. This time, inhale, sweep the arms up, invoke that energy into your life. Exhale, swan dive forward. Halfway lift as you inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. This time the left leg is going to go back. Setting up for your crescent lunge on the right side. Reach the arms up. Once again, checking your alignment. Making sure that your right knee and ankle are stacked one on top of the other. Exhale, your hands come down to the heart. This time we're going to move through our squats, our lunges, I should say. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hover that left knee just an inch off the mat. Inhale, lengthen the back leg, reach the arms up. Exhale, lower that left knee. Inhale, lengthen through the back leg, reach the arms up. Exhale. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. This time we're going to hold on the exhale. Hover that left knee. Take one breath. Exhale it out. Inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, lengthen both legs. Exhale, swan dive the hands to frame your right foot. Step your left leg in halfway. Fold over that right knee, that right leg. Inhale, lengthen, flatten out the back. Fingertips come to the mat. Exhale, fold deeper into that right leg. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come up to stand. Bring your hands to your hips. Make sure that your hips are facing to the front of the room. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Keep your right hand on your right hip. Push that right hip back. Left hip can come forward as you bring your left hand to the lower back. Lengthen through the crown of your head as you inhale. Exhale, fold over that right leg, coming into a flat back position. Keep pulling that right hip back. Inhale, lengthen. Squeeze your right glute as you rise. Exhale. Bring that right hip back as you fold, flat back. Inhale, squeeze that right hip as you rise up to stand. Exhale, lower down. Inhale to rise. Bring your hands to your hips. Exhale, fold. Inhale to rise. Exhale. Inhale. Keep moving with your own breath. You can bring your hands to your heart if you'd like. Or if you want to challenge yourself on this side, you can reach the arms up as you exhale to flat back. Inhale to rise. Wherever you're at, keep moving with your breath and always keep your awareness on what your hips are doing. Making sure that your low back is nice and flat as you come down to your flat back position. Squeeze your right glute as you come up. We're going to take a few more breaths here, moving up and down. Exhale, holding it here. Just bring your right hip back, left hip forward, stretch the arms out forward. Take one more breath. Exhale, the hands come to your heart. Step into your warrior 3 position. Once again, that right hip should be burning. Keep that right leg nice and straight. Take one more breath. As you exhale, press into your right foot. Draw your left knee in towards your chest. Right hand stays on the left knee as your left hand releases and stretches behind you. Beautiful white butterfly just flew by. Inhale, come back to center. Release the left foot, lightly step it behind you. Pivot the left heel so your arms can reach out into your warrior two position. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Inhale, windmill the hands to frame your right foot. Left hand stays down, right hand reaches up. Exhale, lower the right hand to frame your right foot. Step back into your plank pose. Shift your weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your feet out wider than your mat. Walk your hands towards your heels. Bring your right hand to your left ankle. Twist under your left shoulder. Take one more breath. Inhale, bring your right hand back down to the mat. Exhale, bring the left hand to your right ankle, twist under your right shoulder. Breathe deeply. Take one more breath. Exhale it out. Inhale, lower the left hand down. Look forward to the front of your mat. Bend your knees. Hold it here. Look where you're going and step both legs wider than your mat. Bring your elbows, press into your knees, lengthen through the spine. From here, if you'd like, you can practice your binds, or if you want to explore your crow pose, you can do that. We're going to place our palms down to the mat. You're going to lift your knees and bring them, draw them close to your shoulders, and then press your heels off the ground, coming onto your tiptoes. Bring your weight forward as you bend your elbows. And just get a sense of this position so you can come up and back. Just getting a sense of what it feels like to have more weight in the hands. So maybe this is where you're hanging out and practicing this. Getting in touch with the sensations and the way it feels to have more weight into your hands. If you're feeling comfortable here, you can hold the bend in your elbows and maybe hover one foot off the mat, bring it down, and then hover the other foot off the mat, and then bring it down. Keep shifting up and down, and then maybe eventually one foot comes off the ground, and then the other, coming into your crow pose. A really good trick here is to look forward past the mat and not to look down directly underneath your nose. So you want to look forward. This really helps with the positioning and alignment. So you can hang out here, play around, or if you want, you can hold in your Buddha pose the whole time. Just listen to your body, figure out where you're at, embrace it. If you're holding your Buddha pose, keep inviting the energy of your intention into your life. Softening through the hips as you exhale. Lengthening through the spine as you inhale to invite that energy. Exhaling it to draw everything inwards. Keep playing in your crow pose for 2 more breaths. And then when you're done, we're all going to meet in our Buddha pose. Staying here, take one more breath. Exhale, bring the hands down, press the hips up towards the sky, lengthen through the legs, and then draw the toes in, hip width apart. Fold over the legs. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up overhead as you inhale. Exhale, the hands come to your heart. Inhale, reach the arms up, palms touch. Exhale, swan dive forward. Halfway lift as you inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, step back into your downward dog. Drop the knees down and come to sit. You're going to come into a wide-legged fold, so you can come onto the wider edge of your mat, and you're going to separate your feet nice and wide, drawing the knees out wide, toes point up towards the sky. From here, you're going to reach up, or actually, before we reach the arms up, I just want you to bring your hands underneath your glutes and just move the skin away from your sits bones so you can sit nice and tall. Hands come to your heart. Feel yourself grounding down through the sits bones as you inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, interlace the fingers, press the palms up to the sky. Exhale, tilt over to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tilt over to the left. Spinning your right shoulder up to the sky. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, shift over to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, tilt to the left. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, release the hands. Walk your hands forward, fold over the legs. Maybe you come down onto your forearms, making sure that your low back is nice and flat. So intending the belly button forward instead of rounding through the upper back. You actually, by keeping your low back straight, you're actually stretching the correct muscle group. You should feel this where your glute meets your upper thigh. You can also feel this in the inner thighs, maybe a little bit behind the knee. That's okay. So long as there's not a sharp pain. If there is, you might want to come out of it slightly and then keep a little bit of a micro bend in your knees, just so that you're not hyperextending anything. Keep folding over the legs. Maybe shut down the eyes. Keep drawing your toes up to the sky. Take 2 more breaths here, folding down the center. When you're ready, you're going to come back up. You're going to twist over to the right hand side. Bring your hands to frame your right leg. Exhale, fold over the right leg. Make sure that your left glute is pressing down into the mat. And then just fold, drawing your chest towards the right leg. Fold in a little bit more. Maybe walk your hands closer towards the ankles. Take 2 more breaths. See if you can fold a little bit more on your last exhale. Come back up to center. This time twisting over to the left-hand side of your leg. Frame your left foot with your hands. Draw your chest towards that left leg and fold over the left leg as you exhale. Making sure that your right glute is pressing down into the mat. Engaging your belly towards your upper thigh, flattening out through the back. Maybe walk the hands closer towards the ankle of your left leg. Maybe folding in a little bit more. Taking 2 more breaths. Softening and deepening into the stretch as you exhale. Inhale, come back up to center. Walk your hands forward one last time, folding over both legs. Leading the way with your belly button. Take 1 more breath. And then come up to stand. Your hands are going to come on opposite shoulders. And you're just going to tilt over to the right as you exhale. Inhale to center. Exhale, tilt to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, tilt to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. Inhale, lengthen. 1 more on each side. Exhale to the right. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to the left. Inhale to lengthen. Bring your hands behind your knees. Draw your right leg to center. And then the left leg to center. Peace fingers with your hands, grab hold of your big toes. You can bend your knees pretty generously here if you need to in order to grab hold of your toes and fold over the legs. Wherever you're at. Lengthen through the spine as you inhale. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper this time. Take 1 more breath. Exhale it out. Inhale, come up to stand or lengthen through the spine. Bring your hands behind you. Bend both knees and separate the feet wider than the hips. Draw the knees over to the left, just windshield wiping the knees side to side. And then coming down to lie on your mat. Draw both knees in towards your chest. Hug them nice and tight. Keep your right knee in towards your chest as you extend your left leg straight. Right hand reaches out to the right hand side of your mat. Draw your right knee over to the left, coming into a twist. Keep that right shoulder blade down. As you exhale, see if you can twist a little bit deeper as you draw that right shoulder down and bring your right knee over to the left a little bit more. And then soften, settling into the twist. Take 1 more breath. Exhale it out. Inhale to center. Release the right leg out in front of you. Draw your left knee in towards your chest. Left hand opens out to the side. Draw your left knee over to the right hand side of your mat. Left shoulder blade comes down to the mat, twisting a little bit deeper as you exhale. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, twist a little bit more, and then soften into your twist. Take 2 breaths. Inhale, come back to center. Draw both knees in towards your chest one last time. Hug them nice and close. Exhale, release the legs out wider than your mat. Allow the hands to come on your sides. Draw the shoulder blades down and back. Palms face up to the sky. Open through the chest and soften the eyes. And for this last moment in our practice, resist the urge to move or fidget around. And allow yourself to arrive. Let go of any control over the breath. Soften the mind. Soften through the forehead and eyes. Relax through the shoulders, the neck, the arms, wrists, the chest, the belly, low back. Soften the glutes, the hips, the inner thighs, the knees, ankles, calves, and feet. Soften and relax. Feel the rhythm of your natural breath moving in and out. Notice how you feel now in comparison to the beginning of class. When you're ready, you're going to start to wiggle your toes and fingers. Maybe shift your head side to side. Then you're going to roll over in a fetal position using your left arm as a pillow. Keeping the eyes shut here. And as we end our practice in our fetal position, we're always reminded of new beginnings. And I invite you to let go of anything that no longer serves you in order to create space and invite the energies of your intention into your life. And always remember to be gentle and stay humble with yourself in any point in time where change is occurring in your life. Knowing that everything takes time. And to thank yourself for taking one step in the direction of your health and wellness, and for doing something kind for yourself today, and joining us on the mat. And then when you're ready, come up to sit with your eyes shut. And then draw the palms together in front of the heart. Bow your chin in towards your chest. Take one more moment of gratitude here. Thinking of 3 things that you have in your life that you're grateful for, and blessing those things, and bringing gratitude for the abundance in our lives that already exists, and to thank ourselves and to thank God for all the blessings in our life. And when you're ready, we'll draw the knuckles of the thumbs to the forehead and bow forward to say Namaste. Wonderful, you guys. I hope you enjoyed your practice today, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the mat in our next class. Sending you all so much love and light, and I'm so grateful for all of you for joining me on the mat. Bye, guys.